Today, let's talk about the responsibility sort metaprogram. The responsibility sort metaprogram tells us how people take on responsibility. People are either over responsible or under responsible or quite balanced. Balance is a good thing. Somebody that's over responsible, they probably have a sense of worth when it comes to doing things, and they usually overdo things. Sometimes they don't delegate, they don't allow people to take over, and they don't allow people to do their own jobs. They are over responsible. I fall into this category sometimes. And then we have under responsible. Under responsible becomes dependent on other people. They'll even describe themselves as dependent on someone. And they will usually under subscribe to what they're going to do. They might think that they're busy, but on the surface, maybe they look a little bit frantic, but they're probably not busy compared to somebody who has an over sense of responsibility. Balanced is going to be a whole lot happier on this level in life. Somebody who is over responsible, they may be depended on too much, but they might get some benefit from being depended on. So there's secondary gain for it. Where somebody who is under responsible, there's also secondary gain, which is a benefit for being a certain way. And there's a secondary gain of being under responsible because other people will do things. I don't have to do it. Somebody else will do it. And so they can be under responsible. Where this is an issue is if over responsibility is taking away power from other people to live their life, be effective, and do what they want to do, or it's taking too much time, energy, effort, and life from that person who's being over dependent. They might need to learn about boundaries. They might need to look at the beliefs that they have about self-worth and look at what beliefs they have about how other people respect them, if that makes sense. Somebody who is under responsible, we might want to look at their beliefs about what responsibility means and what they get from being under responsible and who they would need to be if they stepped up to more of a balanced and took responsibility. In either case, it's either about being able to take more responsibility that's adequate, useful, and beneficial, or how to drop some things so that they're giving people back what they actually are responsible for. I met a mother years ago, probably not the only mother that I worked with this aspect, but she was one to remember. And her son was 14 or so, and she hounded her son. She woke him up in the morning. She got him out of bed. She packed his lunch. She packed his bag. She got him to school. And she was tired of it. And she said, I don't know why he can't do it himself, because she did it. She was over responsible. He was under responsible. She taught him to be under responsible because on the days that she was like, you do it yourself, she would still end up doing it. Now, I'm not going to set an alarm in the morning. You have to get yourself up. Jimmy, are you awake yet? So we enable people to be that under responsible, and the under responsible enables the over responsible. So therefore, finding some balance is a good thing. Working with this one, I want to understand if this is a barrier to success. What are the interferences? Because this one usually plays as an interference. Balance is going to be a better one to have them either over or under responsible. But again, there's significance that the over responsible person gets, myself included. There's benefit that we get from being overly responsible. Now, I'm working on it. I've been working on it for a number of years. I can now delegate more effectively. I can still give back. I like to be busy. I like to be responsible. I enjoy having responsibility. But I also need to remember that other people do too. And they won't learn if I do everything myself. And everything might not be done to the way that I would do it, but that doesn't matter if it's done at the end of the day. So figuring out, learning about yourself helps you to be a better version of you. And understanding and learning about other people helps you to respect their model of the world, give them what they need, and help them to get to a desired state that they want to. Don't be over responsible for how somebody needs to live their life. Let them do it, even if they're under responsible about it. Be sure to like this video, share it, tell somebody about it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you next time.